Okie dokie, this is now part 3. And this will be the last part, I promise you. They're just gonna... Now then, we got this same dilemma come up again, haven't we? What colour should Molly's coat be? Now, I don't know. And I can't quite hear what you're saying. So I'm going to have to make a choice, aren't I? I'm going to have to pick. Well, I don't know. I know I'm indecisive. I can't make up my mind. I think we ought to stick to the bright colours, don't you? So what shall we do then? Molly's coat. Well, actually, I don't know. Let's think about this for a minute. What about a nice purple coat? Purple? That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Nice purple jacket. I think so. So, there we go. Yeah, that's a nice colour, isn't it? I like purple. I do. And that's making... Oh, yes, now that mole is looking quite sharp, isn't he? He could go off down the disco. Yes, he could. But I don't know, does they? I don't know. I don't think moles go to discos, do they? They might do. Bit of boogie woogie. Bit of the old dancing. I expect you'll find, if truth be known, that no disrespect meant to the mole, but I expect he does what is commonly known as dad dancing. Don't you think? Be a little bit embarrassing for everybody to witness, or indeed see. So perhaps that one's probably less well alone. So there we go. Molly's purple jacket. Now I don't think we're going to put any stripes on this. I don't think there's any need, do you? Oh, I tell you what we could do. Because I've done it nice and faintly, and haven't been pressing too hard with the old pencil, we could actually put some purple checks on. Can we see how that looks? I reckon that might look quite good. So let's do it over here. Oh yes, there we go, you see. So let me do that. And we got a nice effect there now, haven't we? Just do that one little bit down that side. And we can go up there like so. And again there. And there. And maybe there. Go up the lapels. That's a nice word. And then we can just add the effect. There you go, see? Not overstated, not overdone by any means, but it just makes it look nice, doesn't it? There we are. These chaps are looking quite dapper, I think. Sat out in the sun there. I don't know if it's Sunday, but it could be. Or it could be Tuesday. So it could be their Tuesday best, couldn't it? We could say that. There isn't anybody around who's going to tell us we can't say that. Now I think what we'll do here is they're going to give this mole a nice pale blue shirt. to be wearing. And we can use the other blue and just not press too hard. So then you see all you do is get a nice pale blue. And we can use the white of the paper to make that blue a bit lighter. So there, I reckon that's looking quite coming along nicely, don't you? It's probably not everybody's idea of what the mole, the rat, and the toad look like, but it's not far off, I don't think. So there we go. Now we're gonna. Now then, I think really this is gonna be predominantly green on this young toad. We'll add a bit of brown just to sort of give him the real toad effect. But I think what we want to do to start with is go over it with a bit of green lightly around his face and around his mouth. We won't worry too much about right under his chin because we're going to make that a bit lighter. Because I think if you ever see a toad or a frog, in this case it's a toad, I know, they tend to have quite pale bellies. Well, I suppose they don't get a lot of sun, do they? So it would be. Now, how's that looking? Now, that's not looking too bad at all, is it? That is looking quite smart. Now, we get the yellow. We're going to put some yellow under here. Now, we used to do a thing when I was growing up with a thing called a buttercup. And I don't know if you've ever done that with your mum and dad or whatever. And they hold that up under your chin. And you could see if somebody liked butter or not. And if you had a little yellow mark underneath your chin, yeah, you see it made you liked butter. I don't know why we did that, but we did. Now then, we're going to add a bit of brown over this green, very faintly, just to give it a bit of definition. Because I have to be honest with you, the toads that are in my pond are quite brown. I have some green frogs in my pond, but most of the time they are actually brown. But now then, there we are. I think that's gonna be enough. I think we got to make these lines around the edges now a bit darker. But we've done that for the detail. I think that's kind of working. And we'll do the warts on him. Give a few of those. We want a few of those, don't we? He's a fine fella, I think. The wonderful, marvellous Mr. Toad. Toad of Toad Hall. Master of all he surveys, isn't it? I think so. They got very big mouths, toads. And they have rather long tongues that flip out and actually catch insects. But I mean, I think they tend to do that in private. I don't think it's the sort of thing Mr. Toad would do while he sat down with two of his friends Do you? I don't know. I would consider that to be bad manners. Start flicking your tongue out, eating insects in front of your best friends. Well, I don't know. That might get people talking, I would have thought. I might be wrong on that, but I don't know. Now then, we've got to make some decisions here now, because we got old Toady, and he's getting a bit, made to be a little bit drab, isn't he, compared to the other two chaps? Don't you think? I don't know. I don't know. I think we're going to have to brighten him up a bit as well. Now, I think, like I said, I think we're going to make him, put him in a green. I think, to start with, he's going to have a yellow waistcoat, I think. Maybe with red checks on it. Maybe I think that's the way to go on that. That sort of, that speaks quite posh to me. I don't know about you guys. And because he's very rich, is Mr. Toad. So we could afford clothes like that, you see. Now I've got to be very conscious to make sure you can still see what I'm doing. So if I move around a bit with this, don't worry. Yeah, I'm going to try and keep it all so you can see what I'm doing. There you are, see? Now that's looking alright, isn't it? Now if we get this nice red watercolour pencil again, and now we can actually give it some lines on here. Try and sort of keep it into some sort of shape, because they wouldn't probably be straight lines. They would curve round as Mr. Toad's clothes curve round his ample tummy. There we are. So now we're getting somewhere. I think we are anyway. I don't know whether you do. Now there, I think that looks quite a smart waistcoat, don't you? Now I think he's going to have this, I think we're going to give him a nice sharp red shirt, because I think that's the sort of thing Mr. Flamboyant is a nice word for you to look up. Ask your teacher. Yeah, that's going to look good. Yeah. Oh yes, you want to ask your teacher as much as you can, because teachers know everything. They really do. And now we're going to put his bow tie on. Now what? Now I've seen this before. I think he's going to be a pink bow tie, you know. I reckon that's going to look nice, don't you? I don't know. I think it might. Yes, there you go. It's quite pleasing. Yes, there we go. We got that. We got that sussed out. Yes, we have. Oh, yes, we have. Yes, we do. There we are. It's nice. I think what we might have to do, though, is possibly highlight it a bit with this other pink. Make it stand out a bit more, maybe. There we are. How's that? Maybe just stand the edges a bit as well. There you go. Now that does look smart, doesn't it? I think so. Now, we're going to make this jacket green, aren't we, we said? Because it's like a toady colour, really. What the sort of colour of toad would wear, I think so. I think so. And as I'm the one holding the colour pencils, that kind of decision falls on me, really, doesn't it? Now, that's right. Because Somebody's got to make these decisions. Otherwise we'd never get anything done, would we? No, we wouldn't. We'd just sit here.